Hi, we're all here for the variety screening of Blindness.
Over 90% of the population has been infected with an epidemic of blindness.
Tell me what you do.
The white sickness is highly contagious. There are no visible signs of trauma or symptoms.
The only thing more terrifying than blindness is being the only one who can see.
The problem about doing a film where almost all the characters are blind is that to establish relationships on a film, it's usually through eye contact, right? That's how you flirt, that's how you get angry with the others, is one character looking to the other. And in this film, I couldn't use this. So I was wondering how I was going to be able to create those relationships.
We were put blind, we had blindfolds on, we were led around Toronto in a group of people. When you don't have eyesight, all of a sudden you have all these other senses that are receiving an enormous amount of information. And then we were dropped off at the prison one day with our blindfolds on. It was an hour ride from Toronto out to this prison, and they basically, sent us in there and said, "There's food, water, and toilets. Good luck. Find your bunks and have a nice day." You feel incredibly vulnerable. I'm deaf in one ear. I'm supposed to be one of the stars of the movie, and everyone's like, "I'm over here, Mark, over here." But it immediately gave me the sense, I think, that the doctor actually had of this helplessness. Really, it's very helpful.
On top of that, the exercises were amazing just to create this sense of community. It was really invaluable for that, because we were all in it together and with the extras. And then when we were shooting too, we were all together in these wards, these sort of stinky, dirty wards.
For me, actually, the film, it calls Blindness, and it's about this disease, but it's really not about this disease. The blindness for me in the film is just an excuse to put this bunch of people inside this asylum, and so we can watch them, how they react, how they behave. And it's really about human nature. It's not about the disease or the government or anything else.
When I try to understand the humanity in the story, as we begin to project, I mean, none of this you use actually in the work itself, but I got a sense from the story and the arc of the story about where we need to go. Where do we need to go as human beings to create the kind of community that's going to be essential to our survival, and create the kind of relationship that is going to be important to who we become and what we can become.